Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
And Ivan Cabrera is here with more on those tides and our weekend weather forecast.
Yeah, the tides are going to be just made worse by these winds. They're going to continue with us tomorrow, Jim. 24, 26 miles an hour right now, still clocking in at 32 in Marathon. Wind advisory expired today. We'll likely get it again for tomorrow. It's a very strong difference in pressures here with the frontal boundaries over south and high pressure building in from the north. We're in that middle, and so that's funneling in the wind off the water there. You see a lot of cloud cover, but no rainfall right now. Still expecting some shower activity for tomorrow. Probably the highest rain chance we'll have, and that's only 30%. So looking much better for the weekend. There's the stall front over Cuba right now. Some of that moisture will continue to fan up to the north, but it's not an entire block of rain that's going to be coming in. Although I think tomorrow, as we head into the afternoon, just keep that in mind. It will be a wet start to the weekend as we head through the day. Some showers in the forecast there, and the wind's not going to make it feel so nice as that shower activity begins to come off the Atlantic. But then we do clear things out as we head into Saturday. We'll hang on to the cloud cover, the wind, but the rain chance will come down significantly, 10 to 20%. We'll keep it that way through Sunday and into the early part of next week. There's Next Weather rain tracker as the front begins to inch to the north. There you see some good downpours there right along, and the Florida Keys or Key West all the way to Ocean Reef, and then that lifts a little bit further to the north, and there you see around 6, 7 o'clock we'll get wet, so concert goers will pay attention to that, and even into the evening hours it'll be the wetter of the next few evenings here. By Saturday we're looking better. Some flying showers will move in, but I think we're looking pretty good after that. In the tropics, still okay with that area of disturbed weather north of the Lesser Antilles, but as we talked about earlier today, the area that had the lower chance of developing, sometimes things flip like that. This one has a higher chance now of developing, but it's still moving in a westerly direction. Whatever happens here, whether we get a depression or storm, it'll crash into Mexico there with some heavy rainfall. And then that feature over there in the yellow, that only has about a 20% chance of developing. That was up at 60, but I don't think it develops at all at this point here. Even if it did, we've got some strong winds out ahead of it. So that will be an issue there. Winds northeast tomorrow. Rip currents are going to be on the high side. We'll continue with that. Small craft advisory for seas building big time. We have a gale watch as well for portions of the Florida Keys. In fact, small craft advisory there, 4 to 6 feet. Extreme rough conditions for the nearshore waters. So here is, again, the issue with the high tide coming up for tomorrow, 11:36 Key West, and then for Miami, their Virginia Key at 9:53. That's when we're definitely going to get some flooding because the winds, along with the highest king tide of this cycle, is going to be with us, and then we'll begin to see some improvement, although still some minor flooding through the next few days as the full moon cycle continues into the weekend. There are the rain chances coming down to 20% for Saturday and Sunday. Low to mid 80s for highs. Stays that way next week.